tusker. It's got a beautiful set of tuskers. It's not often nowadays in these areas that you see such big bull elephants with such beautiful ivories. Well, good afternoon, guys. Myself and Neil are heading out this afternoon. We don't really have a plan this afternoon. We're thinking of going to try our luck with the Talamatis in the south. If we don't come right with the Talamatis, we're going to come back up and try and get the Naru Pride. But let's just go out, enjoy the drive, do some scenic pictures for you, and just enjoy the bush. You can see the Ellie's been rolling in, or been throwing mud all over himself, cooling himself down. It's been a hot day today, so he's covered himself nicely in some nice thick mud.
It's a beautiful African fish eagle sitting in this tree. Looks very similar to the American bald eagle. He's proving quite difficult to film. He keeps flying away from us. He's sitting just above a small pannier, and their usual diet is fish. You often see them along watercourses or dams, but I have seen them feed on monkeys, smaller birds like little ducks, geese. So quite a wide variety of food. You can still see him. He's trying to hide away from us here. But a beautiful bird, very opportunistic hunter as well, often stealing prey that other birds have caught. He swoops down and chases them off and collects it for himself. We managed to find this beautiful male giraffe. You can tell he's a male just by his sheer size. And also those two horns or ossicones on top of his head are quite bald. As male giraffes age, their horns go balder. And he's feeding on a very spiny, very thorny kind of tree called a sickle bush. And that gives us flat tires out here in the bush. But as you can see with him, he's just digging in. But a very unique tongue. You'll see it's like a blue, blackish color. It's very rough and full of thick saliva, and that helps him deal with all these spines. Also very long eyelashes, helps him protect his eyes as he moves through the bush here. Beautiful specimen of a male. He has two females in the road. You can definitely see the difference between their horns. Females usually have very thin, tufted horn tips, much smaller than those large, rounded male horns or ossicones. Well guys, it's been a pretty quiet drive up to now, but we came to this beautiful little watering hole called Lily Pond, and there's a big old buffalo. He's probably been in here most of the day. There's also a couple of young bull elephants. There is a big rutting impala behind us making that noise. So there's a bird you'll just see in between his horns there. It's got a red beak. It's making that noise. That's called a red-billed oxpecker. That'll pick the ticks off him. So they do the buffalo a favor by sort of preening him or cleaning him of the ticks. And also sometimes you can hear it's very noisy. They'll act as a warning system to some of the animals, and that can also help them. So especially a lone buffalo like this, he'll have a lot of threat from lions. So if that oxpecker can see the lion, I mean, birds have incredible eyesight. If he sees the lions before the buffalo, buffalo becomes more aware of lions. Guys, this is incredible. Look at this tiny baby rhino with mom here. This youngster can't be more than a month old. Little one just keeps running off and mom's just trying to protect it, moving after it.
That tiny one.
Guys, what an absolute treat. First that tiny rhino calf, and then this little hippo starting to graze with mom. What a real bonus to our evening. He won't stray too far from mom tonight, and as you can just see by her size, I'm sure not too many are going to mess with her. Everyone, thanks again for watching. There were some incredibly special sightings this evening. I'm sure you noticed on the rhinoceros that large female was dehorned. Manyeleti Nature Reserve, Anton Swalu are trying our best to keep these rhinoceros alive, and in the next coming days we'll be discussing with you why the reserve is dehorning and why that's important to try and keep these animals alive.